The member from Kitchener-Waterloo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the acting Premier. 1 out of every 10 workers in the province of Ontario make the minimum wage, which has not kept pace with the rising cost of almost everything. 70% of Ontarians want to see a $15 minimum wage, yet there was nothing in the budget. And the minister has made it clear there's nothing in the Changing Workplaces report. New Democrats listened, Speaker. That's why we have committed to increasing the minimum wage to $15 an hour for over a year now. Will the acting Premier commit today to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour for the workers in this province?
Thank you. Deputy Premier, Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member for this question. There obviously is discussion right throughout the North American continent on minimum wages these days. What we've done as a government, Speaker, we want to make sure that every family in this province is able to benefit from the economy of this province, Speaker. The economy is robust. We're leading in economic growth amongst the G7. Speaker, Ontario is doing well. We need to ensure that every sector, every person, from the high-income earners to low-income earners, are earning their share in that economy, Speaker. That's why we implemented the Changing Workplaces Review, to make sure that we took a look at all the labour relations aspects, all the employment standards, Speaker, that have been raised by organized labour, by business, by poverty advocates throughout the province of Ontario. I hope to come back to the House after the report is released, once the public has seen the report and is able to digest it, Speaker, with some changes that I think really meet the needs of those hard-working Ontarians, Speaker, that have relied on a sense of decency in Ontario's workplaces.
Thank you. Supplementary.
So for over a year now, New Democrats have been committed to the $15 minimum wage. Again, last week, we asked this Liberal government, will you commit to this wage? And we asked again on April 25th, and we asked again on March 8th, and we asked again on February 23rd. And any time this Liberal government has been asked if they'll raise the minimum wage, the minister's answer has been the same, and I quote, "Ontarians want predictable." No, they don't, Speaker. They want change. And hardworking Ontarians deserve a $15 minimum wage. Will this be another stretch goal, or will this government commit today to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour?
Minister.
Speaker, I want to thank the member again for that question. Obviously, as I said at the start of the previous answer, Speaker, this is a topic that is being discussed all over North America. When you look to our neighbours to the south, you're seeing changes implemented on a city basis, on a state basis. When you look to our own country, you're seeing changes that are being made on a provincial basis, Speaker. It's about protecting people's wages. It's about protecting their ability to earn a good living, Speaker. Now, Speaker, we've gone through a review that has looked at employment standards. We've looked at labour relations in the province of Ontario to make sure that we fully understand the ramifications of what we do. What the Premier asked me to do in the mandate letter was to take a look at the workplaces today, make sure that the legislation is up to date, and do it in a way that Ontario business can remain competitive, Speaker. The NDP's referred to this as a waste of time. I could not agree more, Speaker. It's very important.
Thank you.